I am going through my file cabinet and cleaning out a bunch of stuff I don't need, throwing away a lot of stuff I don't need. And then I'm going to reorganize the stuff that I keep and probably reorganize my foam in the top here to add and take away some things that I use and don't use on a regular basis.
So I'm cleaning the fridge. I don't know how long it's been since the fridge has been cleaned, but this is my second day. And it's pretty dirty. So hopefully it stays clean, but I don't think it will.
Welcome to FireSprint's.
Unless Gene makes a video about it, then it might stay clean.
Oh, and then it might stay clean,
It
true.
may stay clean then, because he usually tells people basically to do things on a video, and they usually do it. So.
Alright, well, good luck.
But yeah, so hopefully I don't get anything and I survive this.
I'm purging. I'm purging a bunch of, we had a bunch of scrap aluminum right down here. This is not going to go left over. I mean, they're all valuable sheets. Like this sheet, for example, these are $28 a blank, and so we're hesitant about getting rid of it, but you got to draw the line somewhere. So I don't know. We'll kind of go through and I'll see how much system space I have after I get done organizing. We'll see what we save and what we don't. I do know that this customer does not want orange anymore. They want white, and for us to sprinkle orange. So I think this one's a goner, but we'll see.
So I'm cleaning out this cabinet here. There was quite a bit in there, now there's less.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put color samples and other fun stuff in there for digital. Okay.
Yay.
So Chris, our screen cleaner, has been working a lot more in the shop with us right now. And he asked me to make some signs for when we de-ink our screens. So I'm making a couple signs for you. And I'll show you why in a second. So I'm going to make these and I'll show you where we're going to put them.
Cool.
Put the signs over here, and the reason why is when we de-ink our screens, people are putting them on all different ways. So when you're going through, you got to pull a screen out, flip it, try and get it up on our Blackwater cleaning station. So it'll make it universal with how you pull out the screens. It'll save the screen cleaners from having to flip it, and it'll stop putting where we de-ink our screens at the top, so when they reach in to grab it, they get it on their fingers. So it'll make it a better system.
All right, so Mark kind of kicked a hole in the wall a little while ago. So I'm gonna cover that up. That's nice. And then I also have this cover here for when I'm leaving a screen on the press overnight. And then create a holder for that as soon as I cover up that hole. And up here, I have this blade protector thing. In the process of connecting it to the wall so that it doesn't fall away, but it also doesn't get in the way of the tape.
Very cool.
Did you start yet? Don't start yet. So I'm working on the digital inventory Kanban cards. For a while, every other one that we've had has been this sort of layout. So you'd have to come in and change everything on its own. So I just went through and erased everything out of it, made a blank template so that I can just save pictures, save, you know, whatever I need. And I've labeled it so that anybody else can just come up to it and know, like, that's where the material goes, that's where the size goes. Because the first time I made a rough draft of this and took it to Gene, it was all wrong. So I made a template to make it pretty kindergarten simple for whoever wants to come up and make one for whatever they need. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm taking some of the older busted up bottles of ink and replacing them. This one right here, the big crack going through it.
Oh, wow.
So it'll just lead to messy presses and messy de-inking stations. And then I'm pattying up the labels because most of these you can't even read.
So I created a list. There are a lot of things around the shop. I made this morning because I was thinking, I typed it up just now, but I wrote it out this morning because I was worried that there'd be several people who didn't know what to do or didn't have a 3S project to work on. So I wrote this list up, and it's all things that most anybody can work on. A lot of it's labeling, things that just need to be reorganized. But if you have something or looking for something to do, come look at the list. And then I asked that if you are going to start working on something, which I noticed Brian didn't know about this, but he's working on putting the new material parts tops on. So just cross it off and make a improvement card for it. So I think, well, that's actually, this is one right here. So we'll put this under Brian, because he is working on that. Where's Brian? There it is. Brian's got a couple of them there. Okay, that's how you do it.
So here we have this box that we keep miscellaneous things in that we need for this Lawson cutter. Before it was over on this side here. It's kind of getting in the way of getting things down from this shelf here. So I was asked to move it, so I moved it over here. It was getting in the way of the on and off switch, which is down here, and sometimes we have to get in here. So I put a piece of board here up on the concrete, mounted it, mounted the box. See, it has all the miscellaneous things that we need for this cutter here, and also a lot of extra room for other things that we might need in the future.
Nice.